Pope Francis will be arriving in the United States 1 week from today. And Eyewitness News is your source for in-depth coverage all this week, looking at how the Pope has touched lives here in Rhode Island. Eyewitness News anchor Mike Montecalvo joining us now with a preview of one family's incredible story.
It was described as a kiss from heaven. Less than 3 weeks into his papacy, on Easter Sunday 2013, Pope Francis meets a young boy with severe cerebral palsy from Johnston, Rhode Island after Mass. And it was the encounter that was seen around the world. Dominic Gondreau was just 8 years old when the Pope Mobile went by the viewing area he was in, reserved for people with special needs. An usher lifted up Dominic to get the Pope's attention.
To be in a crowd like that and to have your child be the one that's hugged by the Pope, you really feel like I looked up to heaven and thought, you know, he's here. And I really felt like God had made contact and kissed Dominic in that crowd.
Dominic's mom and dad told me the kiss wasn't the only unbelievable encounter to happen. Dominic did something he rarely does. You'll hear their emotional reaction to that tonight on Eyewitness News at 6. Mike Montecalvo, Eyewitness News.
And don't miss Mike's story tonight on Eyewitness News at 6. Our in-depth coverage of Pope Francis in America will continue all this week ahead of the Pontiff's historic visit to the U.S. next week. We'll bring you much more stories of how he's touched the lives of other Rhode Islanders. Then next week, Eyewitness News anchor Mike Montecalvo and I will be traveling to the nation's capital and Philadelphia to bring you more in-depth coverage of the Pontiff's historic visit to the East Coast.